Hello, hello. How we doing? Hello, hello. Trying to get this thing to work correctly. Tell me if the audio's all right. It probably sounds fine. Not sure. Awesome. Okay, one thing I need. Can you do something for me? Can you unfollow me and then re-follow me? That, I know that sounds weird, but I got some overlays, and let's see if they work or not. I don't see anything. Oh, wait, okay, I know why. Okay. Wait, okay. Alright, well, I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out. I guess we'll get started. Alrighty then. Hello, everyone. I am streaming again. Because that's what I do. I got some stuff fixed. I made some overlays, and I also got better TTV or BTTV to work. So there are the funny emotes. Let's see if I can screen share this. This is gonna be really annoying. Hold up. Oh. Yep, that's great. Oh, no. I don't want this. Hold on. All right. Yeah, this is already, I'm breaking everything already. Every single time. All right, hold on. Let me, there. Yeah. Here we go. All right. Here we go. All right. These are all the emotes that are currently up that you can use. You just type it in, just plain and simple. Like, you literally just type it in exactly as it looks, and yeah, it'll work. So just type in, boom, cat jam. Oh, I messed up. Hold up. There we go. Looks great. And I just messed everything up. All right, well, that's that. Well, we'll get rid of this now. And then we'll get started. Let's see. Yeah, okay, so I fixed everything. Alright, today we are rating the Blob OST. Literally one of my favorite games of all time. This is Oh no, it doesn't show? That's weird. It should. Huh. I guess you have to have the plugin for it to work? I don't know. I'll figure it out. I'll probably like put... I'll probably... Yeah. I'll probably put like a chat overlay at some point. Yeah. Anyway, back to what I was doing. Alright, so... Blob, literally one of my favorite OSTs of all time. In fact, we are listening to a soundtrack this very moment from Blob 2. But for now, we're just going to be ranking the OST of Blob 1, which is not actually called Blob 1. It's called Blob. But yeah, so I figure we'll get started on that. So let me just pause this, and we'll start. So I have here with me. Wait. Oh no, I messed everything. Wait. Okay, there we go. All right, so new overlays. Yay! It shows my latest follower, and also it should show if I get a new follower as well. can you try and unfollow me and refollow me again? Because it should pop up there, I think. Hopefully. We'll just wait and see if it does. I'm pretty sure it will. Here's hoping. Wait, I wonder if I should probably like make a separate account just to like test some of this stuff. Yeah, I don't know. All right, well, we'll keep that in mind. So yeah, that's there. Yeah. So the Blob OST. Enough putting it off. We're gonna rank it now. Obviously, on the screen I have here, I literally found just wait, does it actually show? There it is. There it is. All right. So I have here literally just tiermaker.com had a free moods deal. Someone already made it, so I can be lazy and I don't have to make one, and I don't have to open up the photo editing software and do all that typing stuff that I did last time, which was a little annoying, but you know, I guess it got the job done, and I'll probably have to return to using that eventually, because this is just something that you only get to see once because of how situational it is. So yeah, the Blob. In the game, there are moods which you can pick for each level that you play, and these moods are basically the songs. So like here we have this is blissful, funky, unstoppable. Wait, hold on. Okay, I have a deal over here that I can look at. So this is blissful, funky, unstoppable, righteous, euphoric, smooth, fearless. Where did my mouse go? Wait, hold on. Okay, this is fearless. Defiant, brazen, revolutionary, victorious, and energetic. And there are some more that I didn't cover, but we'll just we'll go over those eventually. All right, so we are going to start. All right, blissful. We'll start with blissful. Let me play it. Just tell me if the volume is too low, or I need to turn it up. I probably do need to turn it up, actually. Well, never mind. It is turned up a lot. We'll just turn it up like that. I'll probably need to turn myself up as well. Yeah, there we go. We'll listen to the whole song. I wonder if I should probably add like a deal. We'll just listen to the song while that plays. Well, I can't find really anything that good to show off aesthetic-wise. I guess this'll work. I'll toss this in. Yeah, this should be fine. Let me just add image. Yeah, this is Yeah, there we go. There it is. All right. Yay, the blob. There it is. Wow. Amazing. I'll just like leave it right there. That should be good. All right. Yay. So that's fixed. There's the banner for the game. It doesn't really show off anything in particular relating to the music, but yeah. Good song, good song. I believe this one specifically is Blissful. Yes, it is. Okay. Just to make sure. It's such a nice song. I absolutely love it. It's great. It's very cheerful, very awesome, and yeah. So right off the bat, it is, in my opinion, it is one of my favorite songs from the Blob OST. John Guscott, I don't exactly know how to pronounce his name, but John Guscott composed the entire Blob OST, and basically it was performed by the Australian band called the Bamboos, and just John Guscott's composure of all the songs on this track and Blob 2, they're insane. They're literally incredible. And yeah, so we'll start by ranking the first song in the game, first level. We'll start it off by ranking it. I don't know if I should put an S or A, but Blissful, honestly, I personally think it's an S. And here's why I'm going to give it an S. So, the way Blob works is you are, wait, how do I show this? Because all right, anyway, look at the screen. You can kind of tell who Blob is. I mean, he's the blue guy in the banner over here. I can't show it. He's the blue guy, the big grin, because the overlay is, yeah, my mouse can't go over the overlay. Anyway, so that's Blob. What he does in the game, you control him, and you basically see this little ink, this black guy over here, ink kind of, yeah, him. So he basically turns the whole world, he just drains the whole world of its color, and you're Mr. Blob over here, and you have to paint buildings and all the people who used to live in the towns and in all the places you go in the game. Each level is like a different theme. It's really cool. But yeah, so you just have to go and you have to color all these places and color all the people who basically got drained of their color. It's a really fun concept. But basically, the way Blob works with its music is the music is actually dynamic. It's what was it called? Oh, adaptive audio. It is adaptive audio. And honestly, some of the best adaptive audio or dynamic music is what I like to call it, that I have ever heard in anything ever. All right. Yeah. So basically, when you paint buildings, when you first start the level, you know, everything is like drained of color. It's all black and white, and obviously when Blob absorbs color, he can paint buildings. But you basically when you, man, I really have a hard time structuring sentences. Oh, this is so bad. Yo, did I just get a follower? Thanks, whoa, oh no. The thing is over the overlay. Thanks, Ellie Oakley, for the follow. Wait, hold up. I gotta move this down. I probably have to like... Yeah, there we go. All right, I fixed it. Thanks, Ellie Oakley, for the follow. Yeah, so that's a new overlay. Cool, right? Yeah. Anyway, back to what I was saying. So, great. I lost my train of thought. Hello. Welcome. Yeah, all right. Thank you. So, basically, when you start off the level, everything's drained of color. So, you have to paint buildings. And when you paint buildings, or as you paint buildings, you gain, like, how do I say this? The music starts to ramp up in complexity. Like, first off, it starts really simple, like just a few drums. I'll actually look up the thing right now. Let's see. I'll look up the Blob OST, obviously. So here I have the Blob soundtrack. Yeah, we'll just toss. Actually, I don't think. Oh wait, does it work? Oh, it's all messed up. Oh, I'm messing everything up. All right, here we go. The Blob. Yeah, so here's the video. All right, this is scuffed. All right, here's all the names of the songs. They have different names than the actual like in-game moods, but the moods are just direct translations to the names anyway. So like Blissful is actually called Decor, but in the game it is just labeled as Blissful. Anyway, so the songs will have these like stages that they go in. So the songs that I'm actually listening to now are all the high versions except for Smooth, which we'll get to that later. But yeah, so Blissful High is what we were listening to previous. However, as you can clearly tell here, I have listened to this one like all the way through. This is because the low track for Blissful is so unbelievably beautiful. In fact, one of the most chill, calm, beautiful songs I've ever listened to. Anyway, we'll listen to it now, and this is the only one that we will listen to that has a that's in a different stage than High, obviously besides Smooth, but we will get to that eventually. Anyway, let's listen to it now. All right, I'll move this out of here. But yeah, I just had to show that. How do I fix this? Oh no, I break everything. Every single time I do this, I break literally everything. Yup, that's good. We'll just leave it there. But just listen to this, man. It's good. Man. It's so peaceful too. That's probably why I like it so much. But, you know, this is basically what you hear for like when you play the game for the first time, this is what you hear for the first level. And I think that it definitely helps you know, get you into the game, really. It has atmosphere. And then obviously, you know, it like speeds up, which is really nice. Wait, hold on, what happened? Oh my goodness, what did I do? Okay, well, we're fixed. We're good. Anyway, we'll move on from this because we already listened to Blissful and it's just basically the same thing, but slow and with a bunch of instruments removed. It's the same song. In fact, I'll continue to like ramp this up. In fact, this is okay. We'll move this. Yeah, see, this is the next, this is medium 1, which we were just listening to low 2. This is now medium 1. We'll go back to the part where we were at. As you can see, you know, it kind of keeps going. It's nice. And then we'll go on to medium 2. We'll move. See, now they're adding stuff. Yeah, they added the voice. Beautiful singer, by the way. I'm not sure exactly who sings it. But yeah, it's great. I think I broke everything again. What happened? There we go. Alright, fixed everything. We're good. Nope, I broke everything again. Maybe it doesn't show for you guys, but it literally, like, shuts off everything. Alright, hold on. So yeah, that's this one. It's very nice. And then obviously we get to high, and then it's like... and it does all this stuff. And it's actually an amazing soundtrack, so... yeah, I just wanted to show that, which is probably why I put it at the S rank up here. Because it's probably one of the best songs when it comes to transitioning between each stage of the song. Which I'm going to call them stages. I'm not actually sure what they're called. Yeah, this is why we can't have nice things. True. Everything breaks when I try and move stuff around, but you know, that's just it'll happen, unfortunately. All right, next we have Funky. This is Funky. Let's listen to Funky. Clarification, just like I did last stream, I will not be going through all the variations because that would literally take hours and hours. And I don't plan on doing streaming for hours and hours and hours listening to every single variation. But yeah, just keep in mind that they are there, and every single song has slow, medium, and high variations. Anyway, let's continue with Funky. Let's listen to it. This is a good one. I really like the, I believe I actually learned this is a Hammond organ, or a Hammond organ, I don't know how to pronounce that, but the little plucks in the back of the organ, that's what type of organ it is. It's really good. I also love the guitar, and that steady organ in the back. Yes, sir. Or vibing. Then it gets to this brass section. Yes, sir. Absolutely amazing. As you can see, I'm currently dancing with my mouse. That's great. Anyway. And it starts to build up, and it gets you all hyped up, right? Yeah? Here we go. No, that's actually probably with me, because my Wi-Fi... last stream, it literally like cut off half of the stream because for some reason it just decided, you know what, I'm just gonna turn off my Wi-Fi was literally just told me, you know what, bro, you don't need the Wi-Fi. In fact, you know what, when you stream, I'm just going to be as spotty as possible. Yeah, but you know, that's kind of how it is. Hopefully it doesn't mess up too bad like it did last time. Last time it literally deleted half the stream, which is unfortunate. Okay, yeah, here we go. And I believe this is the part where the song loops and back around. But yeah, very nice song, very nice song. Yeah, we'll just yeah. All right. So let's see here. Where would I place Funky? I don't know. It has some really nice little like melodies, right? I like the Hammond organ that is constantly playing. The guitar is pretty good. I like the brass section a lot. And it definitely hypes you up in the middle. And yeah, it has good drums and everything. I like the composition of it. It's great. I'm gonna put it in a B. So we'll just leave it as B because it's not average. I like it more than average. Like, okay, last time I labeled my tier list as C is average. I have no negative opinions or no positive opinions, or I have about equal negative to equal positive. B is like, yeah, I like it. And A is like, yeah, this is really good. And S is obviously like, amazing. D is like, I kind of dislike it. E is, I really don't like it. And F is obviously, you know, it's bad. It's awful. It's like, I do not want to listen to this. If it comes on, I'm skipping it immediately, right? Like if I'm listening to the playlist. So yeah, this is how this tier list is structured. Anyway. Yeah, so we're gonna move on to, I believe this is Unstoppable? Question mark? Let me make sure so I don't mess anything up. Yeah, Unstoppable. Let's listen to Unstoppable. Also, I really like these little mood symbols. These are in the game. I really like them. They're very stylistic. Oh, no. The Blob definitely has F music, but we'll get to that when we get to it. No, not to foreshadow, but we'll get to it. All right, I love John Guscott. I think he's great, but you can't have a perfect career. There's always got to be at least one spot on it. Anyway, so Unstoppable. We'll just toss this right here as we listen to it. Unstoppable. Let's listen. As much as I love the Blob soundtrack, I am actually really surprised at how I dislike some of them. Anyway, Unstoppable. Okay, right off the bat, want to say it's pretty repetitive. This song is with the guitar. That's not a bad thing. In fact, it lays out a really nice beat. And it kind of gets you hyped up for the rest of the song. But I feel like it drags out quite a bit with the main, tempo. Anyway, let's go. Listen. Love this part. The mixture of brass with, I believe that's a trumpet. Yeah, it's a trumpet with guitar. 2 guitars now, and 2 trumpets as well. As well as like a very, very quickly played keyboard. Variation in the guitar. Like it. Again, like I said, it's kind of repetitive, but that's fine. Yeah. I think it is the highway part. It's on a bridge, I believe. I'm trying to remember. Yes, this is the one where you go across the large bridge, and then you go to a large city area. Kind of start in like a little beach, and then you go to residential area, then you go to a ridge, and then you go to a city area in the level. I believe this is downtown. Yeah, this is downtown, is what this level is associated with. Me too, me too. Oh yeah, here we go. Yes, sir. Love this part. That brass is insane. Along with the kind of higher guitar part. It's like the guitar part from before, but it's a little higher, as you can hear before that. Ooh, listen, wait, hold on, let me go back just a little bit, sorry. Where is it? Okay, probably like, yeah, like right, yeah, let's just go right back here. Listen to that high guitar. The electric guitar. It's very subtle, but there are like a bunch of little variations. I like that part. Yeah, listen to that. Also, I love that lick at the end to end it off. I'm not exactly sure what that's called. I'm sure it has like an exact musical dialect. I don't know. True, me too. Yeah, well, everyone's jamming. All right. So Unstoppable. Where should I put this? I really like it. Sure, like I said it before, it is a little repetitive, but I think it makes up for it in the end by creating this very, like, a bunch of variation. It's very unique, is what I'm gonna say. So I think I'll put it in A, because I really like it. I like it more than Funky, in my opinion. So yeah, we'll put it in A. It's really good. So yeah. All right, next. I believe this is Righteous. I think it's Righteous. Once again, let me check. I have to make sure. Yes, Righteous. So Righteous. Yeah, let's go. Let's listen to it. Let's just toss it up here. Ah, yeah. Good song. Good song. This is associated with the level Uptown, which is opposite of Downtown. I actually just said that, didn't I? Anyway. Oh my word. Anyway. Uptown. Unlike the previous Downtown, it's a lot... I'd say it's a little more chill, but like this part right here, this hype up is incredible. Listen to this. All those organs adding to each other, a little record scratching. That synth in the back. That brass. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. I love that part. Great. Obviously you can't see it, but I'm just sitting here like vibing out of my mind. Absolutely incredible song. Yeah, it is a really good one. In fact, I'd even go so far as to say, I'm gonna rate it prematurely. This one is an S. I absolutely love the little, I just love all the parts that are accumulated to create the sort of feeling that it gives. It's very chill, but it's also, it's just fun to listen to, man. That's all I'm gonna say. It's fun. Fun in general. I wonder why it's hard to capture fun as an aspect in music. Because not a lot of songs can give you a fun feeling. Yeah. I absolutely love this slow kind of brass buildup. And it goes back to the main bit. Great. Also, I love the record scratching. Listen to this. Yeah, Happy is a fun song. I guess it was kind of made to be that way, though. Anyway, just listen to this record scratching, man. And then it goes back to the basic, like, main kind of beat. And I believe, yeah, and here it goes. It's like, like I said before, I don't exactly know the technical name for that part of music, although I know there's definitely a word for it, but it's kind of like a lick where they end off the song in a similar fashion to, this one was Righteous. I get confused because there's a song in Blob 2 called Riotous, I never learned how to pronounce that one, but this one is Righteous specifically, like, you know, righteous man, gnarly man, you know. Yeah. This is Righteous. So like I was saying, there's one in Blob 2 called Riotous, and I get the two confused sometimes. But anyway, yeah. So Righteous, S tier. I love the part where the brass goes. Love that part. It's great. Next we have, I think this is Euphoric. Wait, no. Is this Euphoric? Yeah, it's Euphoric. All right, let's move on to Euphoric. A really good one, I think. Wait, maybe. I don't know. Let's listen to it. Euphoric. Oh, yeah. This is... I'm gonna say it. This is probably my favorite song on the Blob 1 soundtrack. So, I dragged this one. All right. I'm just going to, yeah, I'm just gonna move it up there. Yeah. It's incredible. You can hear the guitar in the back. It's got all the kind of disco aspects, like the womp guitar. This is the Chroma Dam. It's like the big waterfall, the big dam. And I'm not sure where exactly you start. Yeah, it's just like a big complex, and then you finish off the level by transforming the dam, and that's it. But yeah. Good. Yeah. Absolutely incredible. I love disco music, which I believe this classifies as disco music. I think it is one of the best genres that humanity has ever made. And unfortunately, you know, yes, I have VODs. they are on my channel. Or if you go to my channel, there are VODs and you can watch the past things. Unfortunately, last stream literally broke. I don't know why. It just decided, you know what? We're just gonna stop your stream. Yeah, it was... I was very unhappy, to say the least. Yeah, that's a Sag. Do I have Sag? I think I have Sag. I guess I don't have Sag, never mind. Oh no, I do have Sag. It's just capitalized. I'm goof. I'm goof. Can I... Does this show? No way this shows. I doubt it. Okay, no, it doesn't. I was about to say. Yeah, no, it doesn't show. Ah, that's unfortunate. Alright, well. Let it be known that I do have Sag. It is on the channel. Anyway. This isn't his music. Saxophone part? Insane, by the way. Alright, that was Euphoric. For obvious reasons, Euphoric is probably my favorite track on the Blob sound, the Blob OST. I was gonna say soundtrack and said track before. I don't know why I just continued. Yeah. Anyway, incredible. I love it. It's great. The saxophone part at the end is amazing. Let's just be real here. The disco, obviously, like I said before, I think disco is one of the greatest genres that humanity has ever made. Unfortunately, you know, people really don't make it anymore. I don't know why. But yeah. Anyway, let's react to the next one. Let's listen to the next one. Smooth. All right, this is one that I was talking about before. So every single song in the game has it, like every song on the official soundtrack is the high version, you know, for each and every single one. However, Smooth is this is actually really interesting. Smooth is the only soundtrack, or Smooth is the only song on the soundtrack that doesn't use its high stage on the official soundtrack. It actually uses its medium 2 stage, I believe. So I'm not sure if I should like listen to that one as well. Maybe, I don't know. You tell me if I should listen to Smooth high as well. Anyway, let's just listen to how it is on the official soundtrack. Let's go. Smooth. Let's listen. It's reggae. This is the definition of smooth. Like, this is how smooth sounds. You got the bass in the back going doo 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 doo. You got the really lazy sounding trumpets and trombones. I think there's trombones, I can't tell. Obviously you got that really nice drum and that little, I'm not sure what the instrument is called, but it's like this little clacky thing, and they use it in a lot of different Latin types of music. Actually, they use a lot of those little percussions instruments in Latin type music. it's really nice. I enjoy the inclusion of him. Obviously, you have this organ. It builds you up, right? I think that one's great. Just a little more. There it goes. Hold on. Just a little more. Yeah, yep, here it comes. It'll get there. There you go. Love this part. As far as this soundtrack goes, I think it is one of the most creative ones. It really manages to capture that smooth and lazy, feeling that, I mean, it's named after, right? Like the song, the mood is literally called Smooth, and it gives you a smooth mood. It feels lazy to listen to. But yeah, I guess a lot of reggae is like that, at least slow reggae. Anyway, I think it's one of the most unique on the soundtrack. So, yeah, I'm gonna rate this an A because I really like it. I think it's unique. It's pretty good. Yeah, in general, that's just how I'm gonna rate it. Actually, now that I think about it, I'm gonna bring this down because I definitely like Smooth more. It's not like I'm just gonna put it like that, but also just kind of like this. I think that'll work. Unstoppable, like I said before, Unstoppable, I do like all the variation and the hype up that it gives you. But then again, now that I think about it, it is kind of repetitive, and I'll move it down. I have to. I can't just be continuously forgiving for everything. Like I have to give some criticism. I have to have some criticism. Anyway, let's listen to the next song, which is Fearless. It's this orange camo print mood. Hold on, let me pull it up. Where's Fearless? There's Fearless. All right, let's take a listen. This is a really good one, by the way. I like this one. And it's partially one of the reasons I moved Unstoppable down. Just throw it up there. Right off the bat, this song is very energetic. I think my stream is dying. Hold up. My stream is literally dying. Never mind. We're good. Maybe. I don't know. Okay. This guitar solo is why I am moving this thing up to S. Yeah, Fearless. This thing is insane, man. Listen to that guitar solo, dude. Yeah, it's me. My internet is messed up. It's ridiculous. Anyway, sorry. I'm sorry about that, but you really can't do anything about it. Unfortunately. Wish you could. Anyway, Fearless. Yeah, so I put it in S. That guitar solo is the main reason why. It's just good, man. I like this part too, where it just kind of I will say that this one suffers from the same thing that Unstoppable does with the like repetitive nature. However, I say that this one manages to use its repetitive nature to its advantage, and it makes it sounds better, honestly, just in my opinion. So that's why I put an S. Yeah. All right. That's Fearless. Let's move on to the next one, which is Defiant. Defiant. Let me find it. Here it is, Defiant. Let's listen to it. Just toss it up there. I mean, it could be, but you know, I personally think it's from me because I have internet issues pretty badly. Yeah. All right, let's just listen to Defiant then, because this is a really good one. I love the little breaks in between the main part of the song, where there's like these kind of smooth deals where you just have the guitar, the electric guitar. There's like 2 electric guitars and the organ in the back. Just slowly going, just slowly playing a chord. It might not even be a chord, I think it's just a note. And then you got the brass kicking back in. I'm not sure. I think it could either be a synthesizer, like a keyboard, or it could be a guitar. Because a lot of time they use guitars like that. Oh man, this is the part of Defiant that really... Yeah, hold on, let's listen to this. That is a keyboard. This sound right here is a keyboard. Yeah, there's 2 keyboards now. Three keyboards? Ayo? Hold up. The build-up is insane for this song. Adding some brass? Woo! Oh, listen to that. That keyboard, though. Listen to it. It almost reminds me of the Fearless guitar solo, but it sounds way crazier. It sounds almost otherworldly, kind of, like almost like alien-esque in a way. Yeah, no, it's a good song. I like it. Unfortunately, one thing I actually noticed, the official soundtrack doesn't actually have the full song. Because the full song, I noticed that part with the synthesizer solo, it actually repeats, but with a guitar. Or like an electric guitar. I'm not sure how to find it. Let me see if I can find it. I'm not sure. Well, we'll hold this on stasis just for a second to see if I can find it. Yeah, there we go. Okay. So let's skip forward. Here we go. Oh wait, here we go. Okay, see this? I think it's different. I'm pretty sure it's different. So this is the second this is the in-game version of Defiant. See, this one actually uses an electric guitar, and it has a way different sound from before. Kind of a rocky guitar. And then it loops back around to the official soundtrack. So yeah, Defiant. How would I rank it? I really like the build up is the main like deal for me. That was the in-game soundtrack. The official soundtrack is different from the in-game soundtrack. Obviously, that's like a kind of developer decision. I'm not sure why, but yeah. Anyway, so the part with the guitar was the in-game version. In the in-game version, you still obviously have that synthesizer. However, when it loops back around, it actually is a little different. I don't exactly know how, but it does use that guitar variant of the kind of ending part. So yeah. Thanks for the follow, Grandsons9. Thank you. Hope you enjoy the stream. Alrighty. So anyway, as I was saying, yeah, so that's the official soundtrack. Doesn't have the guitar part in it. Don't know why. Anyway, how would I rank it? Like I said before, how would I rank it? Uh-oh, I moved. Oh no, I moved funky. All right, let's throw Defiant. I want to put it in A because I think the little solo is really nice. The build up to the solo is incredible. The way it continuously layers synthesizers and brass instruments, love that. So we'll put it there. I will say though, I don't necessarily care for the other parts of the song. They're kind of just, it's a song, right? But I really like the build-up and the solo of the synthesizer / guitar. So we'll throw this one in A, just because I don't automatically think it's an S. But it's pretty good. Yeah. So next we're going to do Brazen. I think it's pronounced Brazen. Brazen? I have no clue. Brazen. Let's do Brazen. Let's listen. Oh yeah, okay. This is another special deal of this official soundtrack where it will actually start off not at the high what's it called? What did I call them? Stages. It doesn't start off at the high stage. Sorry for the crinkling. It doesn't actually start off at the high stage. It starts off at one of the low stages and slowly builds up in the official soundtrack. Don't know why. Anyway, I think it works well. So let's listen to it. This is the official soundtrack for Brazen. Let's listen. Boom, boom. I believe that's a tuba with a little added brass. I think it sounds pretty nice. Let's just toss this right up here for now. I really like this one. I think it sounds funny, is what I think it sounds. Obviously, this is a lower stage of the song, but it'll kick itself up to the high. Here we go. Ready? Love that. The piano. All the added bass instruments as well as woodwind instruments. I can't tell. I would have to listen to it again. I believe it was a clarinet? No. Maybe an oboe? Maybe an oboe? I think it was an oboe. Probably. And the piano kind of changes a little bit. Gets higher. Right now it's got a positive energy, right? But watch this. Oh wait, not here. Just wait a little bit. It's got a positive energy, right? You kind of feel happy when listening to it. Now it kind of sounds a little negative though. Interesting. I like it. Now the piano doesn't change at all. It's a continuous note. Oh, it changed a little. Generally, I like this track. I think it's pretty good. Obviously, I like the piano. I like the multiple brass instruments. But yeah. So Brazen. What would I rate Brazen? Let's go back over here. So Brazen. I honestly, I really like it. Personally, I think it's pretty good. You know, I really say that about every single track on here, though. But anyway, so Brazen, it's got brass instruments, it's got fun piano, and it's got like a positive to negative like energy deal, which I pointed out anyway. I don't know. I like how in the official soundtrack it actually switches from a low or medium, once again I'm not sure, stage of the song to a high one, which I think they incorporated that really well. So I want to put it, I don't know if I should put it in a low A or a high B, because overall the song is pretty good. I don't really have any negative opinion towards it. I think it's pretty good. But I don't know if I really put it in A. I like it, I just don't really like it. So I'll put it in B, high B, because I like it more than these two. But yeah. All right, next track. This is Revolutionary. I really like Revolutionary, let it be known. because Revolutionary, like Smooth, actually does something a little different. It is like another. Well, you'll hear it. Let's listen. I believe this is salsa inspired music. Oh, yeah, salsa. I'm pretty sure it's salsa. One thing I should point out, actually, I forgot to mention this, but one thing that I've learned about John Guscott, the composer of the Blob and Blob 2 OSTs, both of them, the soundtracks, both John Guscott really likes to use bongos in every single song he has made. I'm pretty sure there's bongos, and I think that's really unique because, you know, songs that you wouldn't expect to have bongos, like, I honestly wouldn't expect just a funk or a disco song to have bongos, but both of them have bongos, I'm pretty sure, if we like go back and listen to them. In fact, let's go back to Euphoric and let's see if it has it, right? It might not have it in the high track, but I know for a fact that it has bongos in the medium or low track. I'm not sure. Anyway, let's go back to Revolutionary. So as I was saying, John Guscott really, really likes to use bongos. This is something I've noted, and he incorporates them extremely well. Yeah, they are a very fun percussion instrument. So, Revolutionary, it's right here. This is a salsa-inspired song. The brass switching constantly. Dun, dun, dun. All the chord changes, I really like them. Also, you have that. Yeah, I did want to hear the disco music again. I'll be real. It is my favorite. But anyway, yeah, so I like the chord progression in this song. I think it's just fun to listen to. Most of the songs on this track are fun to listen to, let's just be real. And listen to that. It's great. It's great. I've always liked kind of Spanish music. I think it has really good sounds in general, the way it's mixed together. Yeah. Oh man, this is classic. And then get ready. There's those bongos. Listen to this trumpet. Oh, now it's on the right side. It's on the right side of the ear. If you're wearing headphones, it's on the right side of the ear. Absolutely love this song. It's really good. It's just really good. Once again, it's unique like Smooth or the reggae song was. But yeah, so that's Revolutionary. So, Revolutionary, what should I rate it? I personally think it belongs over here next to Smooth just because of how unique it is. Once again, it's one of those really unique ones. Yeah, so I personally really like the like salsa genre. Most Spanish genres of music I really like. the kind of chord progression, like I said before. I like the instruments they used, you know? I like all the different types of brass. The bongos, as I mentioned before, are incorporated really well into this song specifically. So I don't know whether I should put it on, whether I should, which one should I put higher? Smooth, the reggae song, or the salsa song? I think they should be interchangeable, personally, because, yeah, that's what I was going to say. I think they're interchangeable. So just keep that in mind when we're finished with the soundtrack. They're interchangeable because they're unique. Both of them are really unique, and I like them. I like all the songs on this soundtrack. Well, almost all of them, all right? Almost all of them. All right, so the next is, what is this called? I believe it's called Victorious. All right, Victorious is the next song. Let's listen to Victorious. Toss it up there. This actually plays during the final boss fight. This entire song is basically just build-up, because, you know, it plays during a boss fight, and yeah, so we'll listen to it. The drum variations are really nice. Kind of got that organ in the back. It's gonna slowly start making its way to the front. Yeah, here it goes. Another layer. 2 of them. That drum is getting more complex. There we go, another. Now listen to that guitar. And the organ in the back. Dun, 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 dun. I'm not actually sure if this is a particular genre. I've seen people talk about a lot of the songs in the game are mostly just funk music. However, this one specifically, I'm not sure. Yeah, the bongos are definitely in there, I think. Yeah, there's bongos in there, like I was talking about before. I like the guitar part in this. I think that this song specifically can afford to be a little repetitive, just because it is boss fight music. Anyway, as I was saying before, this song is basically entirely just build-up, because you thought it was building up to one before, but no, it builds up again. This is build-up. I'm not even joking. This is build-up. Here we go. Oh, but maybe you thought that this was build-up. Or not build-up. Maybe you thought that this was what it was building up to. No, it's actually still building up. Still building up, right? The slow brass, the slow brass is really, yeah, it does keep going. Here we go. Here it goes. Like I said before, this is boss fight music. This only plays during the final boss. little variation there in the brass. And then it builds up to the end of the song. And obviously it will actually loop and repeat itself again. But yeah, so that was Victorious. So actually, I think that I left Victorious in the perfect spot. See, I don't really have any negative opinions about it. I don't have any increasingly positive opinions about it. It's just music to me. It's good. I'll say that it is good, but it's not like I don't like it any more than these up here. I think these are placed well, and I think this is placed perfectly here. Yeah, so that's that. Now, as I was saying before, I like yeah. So I like almost all of the Blob OSTs, and I think John Guscott is an exceedingly talented composer. However, that does not excuse the awful and absolutely horrendous abomination that he made when he decided to create Energetic. John Guscott was not feeling well. He was doing something, all right? He was not doing well, is all I'm going to say, when he made Energetic. You see this little orange box, this ugly little orange box right here? This little thing is in my nightmares. I hate this thing. I don't even want to listen to it, but I kind of have to in order to just get my point across. Just how much I dislike Energetic. So let's listen to it. Unfortunately, I have to. Let's listen to it. Energetic. Now you might think, oh boy, this is a fun little kind of festival song. All the percussion. Isn't that just great? It sounds so lovely, right? Oh, what do you think? Is it building up for some delightful trumpets, some guitar, some lovely? No lovely, no delightful. This thing is disgusting. If Energetic was a food, I would spit it out into the garbage can. There's no if Energetic was a person, I would be facing time in prison. That's how much I hate this song. Yes, kill. Absolutely. There is no melody to this song. It's just percussion. There's little whistles in the back. It's just annoying. I hate this song. And you want to know what's even worse about it? This song lasts for 5 minutes and 30 seconds of nothing but percussion. My voice is going out. Excuse me for 1 second. I'm sorry. This song. You know what? Actually, honestly, This song, I have not listened to it. What was the purpose of the song in the game? Basically, when you beat the game, this song is just added to your song list, so you can play any level with it. That's all. Kill it with fire. I agree. I haven't listened to this song all the way through. Oh. I didn't need to. It's still awful. It's still horrible. No matter what it does, it's horrendous. I don't mean to stain John Guscott's name, but this dude just... I'm sorry, he... S song again. Yes, please. Well, we kind of have to go through the whole thing. I'm so sorry, but we have to go through the whole thing. Oh, man. I wish I could listen to Euphoric. I wish I could listen to Blissful. I wish I could. But unfortunately, I have to go through the whole thing. This song... I don't know... What am I supposed to think about this? I agree. I absolutely agree. That face is me right now. This face is literally me. I don't understand why anyone would decide to... Who thought... John Guscott, why did you think this was a good idea? This is not... Why did you think this was... I am too. Why did he think this was perfectly fine and acceptable to put into a game with nothing but good music? As you can clearly see, almost every single song here is good. It loops back around. I'm done listening to it. Energetic. It goes down. There's nothing that saves this song. There's absolutely nothing that would save this song. You know what I'm gonna do? Just to show how much I dislike this song, we're doing this. There is no bit here. All right, we're just gonna we're just gonna yeah, let's just okay, well, you understand the point. We're just gonna yeah. All right, so that was the Blob official soundtrack. I didn't go through every single last song in the game, just the main moods. Obviously all of them are absolute bangers. Absolutely every single one. Not a single one is bad at all. Yeah, so that was the Blob official soundtrack. There's still some more, like the menu music and some of the challenge musics, which are really good, but I think I'll probably include those in the I'll probably include those in the Blob 2 soundtrack video, or not video, but please play a good song again. Good idea. Why don't I just put on my playlist here? We'll just put it in the we'll just put it in the background. yeah, all right. So we'll just drag that down a little bit. Like I said before, there are still some songs in the Blob 1 that I didn't touch over. Like I said before, the oh no, where'd it go? All right, we're good. Oh no, I broke it again. Anyway, there are still some good songs in there. Like, there are 6 challenge songs which are played during challenge modes within the game. And there's also the menu music. But like I said before, I won't play those here because I'm sure when I do the Blob 2 stream where I rank those tracks, I will I'll rank the ones that I missed here, because that one will probably be a longer stream in general, just because of how many songs are on the Blob 2 playlist. Anyway, so yeah, that was me ranking the Blob soundtrack. Absolutely phenomenal. Let me just switch over to my. I guess starting soon isn't really good. We'll just put on the beer back. Yeah. So, that was me ranking the Blob tier list. The songs, obviously. This Thursday, I will be playing a game. Like I said before, I don't exactly know which game, but I'll be playing one. Oh, here we go. Perfect to end it off. This is Blissful Low 2. My favorite song in the soundtrack. Besides Euphoric. Actually, no. Yeah, this one surpasses Euphoric, but it's not the full song, or it's not the highest thing, so I didn't rate it as my favorite here. Anyway, I did rank Blissful as an S tier anyway. I need to stop getting off topic. So, this Thursday, I'll be playing a game, still exactly not sure, and every Thursday I'll be playing that game. Yeah, so, if you're watching the stream VOD, or if you stuck around for the end of the stream, just thanks for tuning in and listening to me ramble about just song, music, funny sounds, funny vibrations in the air that our brains tell us, they give us emotions. It's weird. Sound is a weird concept, and music in general is pretty awesome. I think that's why I enjoy ranking them. So yeah, thanks for tuning into the stream, and I hope to see you this Thursday and next Monday, where I'll rank another song tier list, or game tier list. I'm bad at this. Video game soundtrack tier list. That sounds a lot better. Anyway, thank you for sticking around, and yeah, have a great day or night wherever you are. And yeah, this was Kit Dubois, and I hope you have a good one. Bye bye.